How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of collab hopeful goodness up in this piece, in the form of Interboro and Bunker Brewing. It's their cast iron machine. This be a 5.2% Dock Lager. Yeah, had me some Interboro. I know I've had some Bunker before. I think the Bunker I've had has been with other half, though. But I'm excited to dive into this one. So yeah, Interboro, like I said, I dig into their beers. I like what they do. Bunker, every time I see Bunker Brewing, I think of Bunker Records. I don't know, are they from the same area? I doubt it. Bunker Records is from The Hague in the Netherlands, and they make all kinds of weird electro, bass and bleepy kind of weird electronic music. Go check it out if you like that stuff. I love me Bunker. Anyway, so yeah, we'll see how this sucker holds up. That looks like a dark lager. As far as the label goes, it looks like a classic old school kind of stylings when it comes to lagers. It just says brewed in collaboration with their friends from Bunker Brewing. We're getting a date on this of 10/14/20, so you're talking about 11, 12, 1, 3 months old. Should be a problem with a dark lager. So we'll see what kind of beer this is. This is dark lager. Is it a dark Schwarzbier? Is it a dark Czech lager? 5.2%. We're going to find out. But like I said, that rich kind of, rich dark brownish with a little bit of mahogany, kind of malted malt colored head on it. Let's grab a nose. I think we're dealing with Schwarzbier here. Yeah, because there's a nice roasty component to it. There's a nice chocolate kind of leaning heavily into the kind of baker's semi-sweet kind of chocolate territory. There's even a little bit of just a slight dollop of like a blackstrap molasses in there. I think that's that combination of that malt, that chocolate, perceived chocolate, and that little bit of bittering from the hops, giving you that kind of molasses kind of treatment. Yeah, it smells pretty rich. Every nose, every huff I take of this beer comes off a little bit richer, a little bit toastier, a little bit roastier, a little bit sweeter. I kind of dig it. Yeah, hopefully that holds up in the taste. Let's dive in. Cheers. $1 billion Schwarzbier. It's got a really nice aggressive bittering to it. It's got a really nice, that bittering is hops and roasted malt. There's a nice pop to it. It comes off way bigger than a 5.2% would lead you to believe. But it also has the attributes you come to know and love about a lager. You know, that crispness, that cleanliness, that drinkability to the beer is still there, which is a really cool trick to pull off because you have that relatively to the ABV and style of beer. It is, you know, relatively aggressive roastiness and toastiness, so you have an abrasive edge to the beer, but for it to end up finishing so crisp and clean and drinkable. That's the thing I like about dark lagers, more specifically Schwarzbier. And this one is probably one of the better ones I've had in quite some time, man. Yeah, it's not messing around, man. 5.2%, hitting way bigger than its weight class. Probably feels like I'm drinking more like a 6.5%, pushing 7% beer. And how aggressive that bittering from those roasted malts and those hops get without getting too heavy-handed, without being one-sided. There's that nice chocolate sweet component to it. Sure, the chocolate is skewing dark chocolate, skewing baker's chocolate, not overly sweet, but there's enough sweetness there in the malt and the things marrying with that chocolate to kind of add a counterweight, not a balance, but a counterweight to the way that bitterness kind of comes off. And then you have that kind of perfect cherry on top of that way this beer finishes, which is starts very full, rich and roasty, and then finishes so crisp and clean and drinkable. It honestly is one of the better, if not one of the best Schwarzbiers I've had in recent memory, and I want to say I've had quite a few over the past year, so that's saying something. At least for me, it's like that. This is absolutely tasty stuff. Some of the best Schwarzbier I've ever had. Bar done. That's it. Review's over. I don't know what else you guys want me to say other than this beer's making me burp. But yeah, I dig it. Fantastic. Interboro's not messing around. Bunker bringing the heat. Is this one of, let's cut to chase, this is one of the better Schwarzbier I've had as of late. Yes, Mount Rushmore status, just that good. Valued availability, no idea on this one. I know we can get Interboro by me. I don't know if we get these kind of collabs. I'm guessing, let me guess. I'm guessing this is $16. I mean, for a Schwarzbier, that's kind of pricey, but for how good this is, I don't know if I have an issue with it. Kyle from Brooklyn, who sent me this beer, let me know it's what. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like Schwarzbier through and through. Very uber traditional. I mean, there might be a little bit of aggressiveness there just to bring in just a little bit more kind of American twist to it. But where I like my Schwarzbier, personally, where I like my Schwarzbier to kind of land in that more aggressive but yet drinkable tip. So if you like your Schwarzbier and you like them to be a little bit kind of bombastic, you will like this one. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little Schwarzbier right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.